There's a new trend now amongst Americans, right? This is Brittany's old comment. They're flocking to dangerous destinations. Okay? So, because the more dangerous the country is, a lot of times the cheaper it becomes because they don't get tourists the way they do. You know what I mean? So, this is just some of the countries out there that are dangerous. And oh shit, they blocked the article for me.
Well.
All right, whatever. Okay. Well, anyway.
Never mind.
Okay, never mind that part, right? But the point is, people visiting, like, actually, there's a place in Haiti that people are still going to right now.
Okay.
So, because you know Haiti in utter turmoil, they have gangs, they have shootings, people dying and everything. There are fucking cruise ships in fucking Haiti at this particular place that people are going to visit. You know, I would love to go to Haiti, but not right fucking now, dude. That shit scares me.
Yeah.
What's the most dangerous country you've been to?
I haven't really been to a dangerous country. I've been to England, I've been to France, I've been to Belgium, I've been to the Netherlands. No, not really. No really dangerous country yet. Mm-hmm. I don't know that I really want to go to a dangerous country, though. Knowing my luck.
But there's an American guy. He visits war zones because it's so he would visit Ukraine right now. Let me see. American man travels to war zones for vacation.
Oh.
See here?
That's crazy what Robin just said.
Okay, watch this. We can just watch a piece of this, if this is what I think it is.
Break, and for many of us, that means a time to get away and relax. But for some, that's just not enough. Tonight, the danger tourist who prefers a quick jaunt to a war zone in Iraq. So why do thrill seekers travel to the brink of disaster for fun? ABC's Lama Hassan is looking to find out.
This is what most people think a nice vacation looks like. Taking it easy on sun-soaked beaches with friends or family. But for Andrew Drury, this is his idea of a good vacation.
Here we could be targets for snipers any time.
Over the years, Drury says he has spent his holidays in hotspots all over the world. Afghanistan, Chechnya, even Mogadishu.
God damn!
The first time to Mogadishu around about Christmas time, and then I can remember saying goodbye to my children and actually thinking for the first time I could be saying goodbye for the last time.
He says he went because he wanted to find the wreckage from the Black Hawk Down helicopter.
So that is the Black Hawk. It is.
Was it worth it?
Worth seeing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's history. Yeah, it was.
Drury is on the extreme edge of a new trend. Vacationers looking for a more hands-on travel experience, dubbed danger tourism.
You do realise you're risking your life by doing something like that?
Yeah, of course. I don't sit down and think. I think my life will end when it ends, but I'm totally rational, as you can see, and so...
Well, I don't know.
What did you say? I'm rushing it?
Yeah, perhaps you might question it.
When he goes on these trips, he leaves a family behind.
Oh my God.
He has a wife and kids in Surrey, England.
He is a great guy. He's got a great personality. He makes me laugh. He's a fantastic father. Bobby and Ruby absolutely think
his kids are young though.
The successful construction company owner keeps a collection of unique souvenirs from his travels in his family home.
This is from Chechnya. It's got the records, terrorist records. Human remains from the Sudan, from Somalia.
I would prefer him to stop, but I think I'd be changing him completely if I made him stop.
But even she was at a loss after this last trip.
She didn't speak to me for 2 days.
Downtown Erbil.
This is his video diary from his Iraq getaway on the front lines of the war against ISIS.
We've now gained our permission and we're heading off to the front line.
They drive towards ISIS-occupied territory.
Quite eerie here, isn't it?
And finally reach what he's traveled all this way for.
you see is the front line. Ahead is ISIS-held territory. Those flags there, the black...
Are you impressed?
Flags.
No, I'm mad.
You not impressed?
A scary front row seat
No.
to the battle against ISIS.
Someone's been shot on this side of the front line, so we're pretty much under attack now.
Shit.
I didn't feel threatened, and even when the gunfire happened, they seemed to be going about their jobs, and I was kind of drawn into the situation.
We're returning fire. I don't think it's really this at the front line.
Okay, let's get out.
I hate to say it, I really did enjoy it, and the
That's
adrenaline,
crazy.
the buzz, and since
Listen.
I've come back, I haven't slept for 3 days.
The cost of
Okay, see, hold on, the cost, let's see the cost.
this trip, about $2,800, including airfare. Possible funeral expenses not included.
Damn.
Okay, but he's not even the guy I was talking about. That's just a video I stumbled on,
Oh, I'm
right?
sure there are thousands of them.
Now the problem now, see, here's what I would worry about with fucking around with ISIS, right? Because if the front line collapse, that means ISIS now taking fucking hostages. Dog, you can get beheaded, okay? You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna make a point of filming your fucking beheading. So if you could handle that shit, then that's the trip for you.
Here's my thing. If you don't have family and you are an adventure seeker, if that's what you want to call it, like this, go on. But you have 2 little kids, you have a wife, and you're doing that shit, and the wife's like, la-di-da, I'm doing my laundry. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
No. That is so selfish, in my opinion.
I mean, they probably have good insurance or some shit.
But if he takes 1 bullet, dead, then he's leaving his 2 little kids behind and his wife.
Like, you know, hey, Lexi, I'll be home to you soon. You know?
What?
If I, I could just tell you, hey, if I don't come back, you could take my 2 Bitcoin.
All right, then I'm fine.
And my porn collection. I'm just joking.
I don't want that porn collection. I don't know what's in that.
So my 2 Bitcoin, I wish. Okay, it's called a midlife crisis. Dude wants excitement. Is like, I don't know that that's a midlife crisis.
I think that's
something different.
beyond that.
Yeah, midlife crisis is buying a motorcycle or some shit like that.
Jesus. Life insurance companies saw his videos and canceled him.
I can believe that.
Fuck.
If you put yourself in that kind of danger, they might not want to pay.
But who does he, to do that, who does he get in touch with?
Dude, I was going, okay, so during, when ISIS, you had a lot of Americans and Brits who were fighting in Syria. Okay? And I was gonna go, not necessarily to fight, but just to check shit out, right?
When was this?
This would have been during Trump's first term.
Okay.
Because a lot of dudes were going to Syria to, just to see what it's like, you know what I mean? I didn't go because, a couple of things said on me, like, I need glasses to see and shit like that sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, you want shit together if you going in a hot spot like that. But anyway, the way you did it was there was a Facebook page. You go to this Facebook page, you contact them through Facebook, they do a little research to see who you are. You then fly to Turkey. They then have dudes pick you up in Turkey, bring you into fucking Syria, and then take you over to their side. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that's how you do that shit.
And you were interested in that?
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I watched a YouTuber called Your Fellow Arab. He's even more dangerous and younger. He's been with CIA's most wanted man in the world and marked. He was also kidnapped in Haiti. Oh my God. I remember
that dude got kidnapped in Haiti. You could do shit like this. It just, you gotta be prepared to fucking die though.
That doesn't excite me. Skydiving, bungee jumping, sure. Entering a war zone, I'm okay.
I was gonna go to Ukraine for sure. Ukraine was definitely dialed in. And I was like, no, dude, you can't fucking go. You know what I mean? Like, you wonder why you listen to your girl, right? But it's just one of them things where I'm like, okay, all right. And see, me and Stefan were gonna go. Because I was gonna go down there, hook up with some Ukrainians, make a jungle juice or some shit, right? But then, I don't wanna be in fucking Ukraine. We get hit by some drones. And then Stefan fucking loses legs or some shit making a Tipsy Bartender video. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
But he was down to fucking go. That's why I like him. Like, he was like, fuck it, let's go. You know? Because we were gonna go to so you go to Poland, right? Mm-hmm. Then you cross the Polish border into a city called Lviv or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we would have gone there and then moved from there into Kyiv and bounce around, right? But yeah, it just was like, again, Emma wasn't a big fan. And that was partially it, but the main thing was I was like, dude, if I take my camera guy and he get fucking hurt, see, that's gonna hurt me because I know I'm responsible for this motherfucker losing his legs. One thing, if I end up losing my legs or my life, big fucking deal, you know what I mean? Pour out some tequila for me or some shit, and you move on, right? But I don't want to be responsible for him getting, I mean, one thing, if he just died, then, that's a full stop. Maybe that's better than him just hanging around all fucked up.
You're crazy.
How am I crazy?
That's nuts to me. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Half a coin.
Lord Miles.
Dude, I wish I had a bunch of BTC. If I had a bunch of BTC, you think I could be fucking here?
Is Lord Miles the guy that you were thinking of?
I don't remember his name, but there was, you mean the guy doing the traveling?
Yeah.
He was an older guy. I thought his video would pop right up. He was an older dude, and at the time he was in Afghanistan or something during some fucking war. But it's not just him. The people doing it, this was the fucking dude. Oh, this one of the dudes. Okay, let me show you all this guy. Okay. Yeah, I saw this dude on the fucking news, actually.
What's up, David?
He has a safer way. It's kind of sick, but listen to his way. His way is safe, but sick. Okay, listen to this.
What do you do for fun? I mean, this sounds kind of macabre, but I like to go to visit a country after a terrorist attack. Okay. After a terrorist attack, the horse has already left the barn. It's cheap. I was in Istanbul after they had that bombing at the airport. So I went there. Jesus Christ. And there was a bus, was supposed to be 50 people. How many people do you think were on the bus? 2. 1. You. So I got the whole tour. And they're like, why are you here? Bus, and I stayed at a $300 a night hotel for $30.
Oh my gosh.
I was in Morocco after they chopped off two girls' heads off, and I was on this trail, on the same trail that they were.
So wait, when you read the news of a terrorist attack, you're like, time to hit orbits.
You get really good deals, and the
time to hit
is
orbits.
fantastic. I got flights to Peru. Round trip for $280.
And what happened right before that?
Oh, there was probably an earthquake.
So 9/12/2001, you're on a flight to New York. You're like, let's do this.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, he has a point about the security being
okay. And his is even better because he's not necessarily going to war zones. Because all this, you remember the French attacks? Mm-hmm. There's a couple of things, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, what American going to France after that shit fucking happened?
Right.
They can be scared shitless. So it makes sense for you to fucking go.
It makes a lot more sense for a guy to go, I think.
No, but the attack is done.
No, I know, I understand.
Like if someone shoot up, okay, like the dude who shot up New Orleans, right? Yeah. I doubt the prices get dropped. This is America, we don't fuck around like that, right? But I'm just saying, after that attack happened, right? You book your trip the next day because that hotel probably have a bunch of cancellations and shit.
And what are the chances of it happening again?
And that's right, it's not gonna happen again because these dudes looking for it now.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually very true.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's kind of sick if you think about it.
What?
It is macabre.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple different dudes who do it, There's YouTubers who do shit like that as well. But I just think, just understand that it's one thing if I get shot and I just drop dead, right? But dude, like if you get caught in a hostage situation and motherfuckers take their time, cut your head off,
yeah.
That is some fucking wild shit. And if you fuck around with dudes like ISIS, that's their thing. They love to inflict pain. They get hard-ons from inflicting pain.
It's so sick.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary.
Just something.
You're pretty nuts.
Who, me?
Yeah.
How the fuck am I nuts?
You wanted to go to Ukraine.
Dude, but you wouldn't want to go to Ukraine?
No.
You gotta understand. I don't know. Okay. American foreign policy is very important to me. I do not like the way Trump treats Ukraine. Okay, I realize there's some MAGA in the crowd who might not see the way. Okay, The United States is the poster boy for freedom and democracy. You got this country, you know, taking on Russia, okay? I mean, they got on the front line and holding their ground. Remember, Biden was like, hey, Zelensky, let's get out. Zelensky's like, don't send me a plane, send me guns, you know, because the motherfucker didn't run. Like that little country, they have some big balls, you know? And I mean, like, Trump come in and change the game. Like, Trump really moving in a more pro-Russian direction, which he probably can pay for down the line, because most Republicans and definitely most Democrats do not see it that way, you know. But we can see how this all plays out. He's the president. He won. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I've seen dudes. I've seen videos of dudes visit there, but there's still radiation, and there's still an old woman who lives there too. Really? Nearby, yeah. Shit. But if you want to watch a cool show, go watch Chernobyl on that's what it's called. It's called Chernobyl on I think initially it was on Max. It was on HBO, right? But it's the story of that happening. Mm-hmm. Dude, that fucking wild. One of the things with 9/11, right, is after 9/11, George Bush comes back and they tell us that the Iraqis are working on nuclear weapons in these mobile units driving around the desert. I don't know, you remember any of this shit? Or seeing news reports about it? Well, that's one of the things they were saying. They were saying that the Iraqis are working on these mobile units where they have these nuclear weapons, right? And all of us were like, oh yeah. Because, I mean, up to this point, we never really seen the government tell a big fucking lie like this, you know? And so everybody believed, and you got Colin Powell there telling us, and Colin Powell was a trusted fucking general. So everybody's believing this shit. If you watch this show Chernobyl, the only reason they were able to sell us that is because we didn't see this TV series yet. Once you see this TV series, it's a limited series. It's only like 6 or 7 episodes, and then that's it. Once you watch that, like your level of how nuclear technology works increases, and you realize there's no fucking way you can be in no mobile unit in the countryside trying to build a bomb, because that shit's so fucking unstable. You'd have radiation all over the fucking countryside, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that was a complete crock of shit. Like, we never had to go into Iraq. And that was the first chink in America's armor, because if you believe that America is an empire in decline, some people do believe that. I ain't sure that's necessarily true. But if it is, it would have started with that war, because that war right there is where we lost so much credibility, because everything they said was 100% a lie. Whether you're Republican or Democrat, you can't come back now and say that they didn't say this, you know? But anyway, enough about politics. Okay? Anyway, yeah, so I'm pro-Ukraine, so I was definitely fucking going.
You're nuts.
If I was younger, I might fight too, fuck.
Wow.
I had 20/20 vision, good shape, like could keep up, wasn't a fat bastard. I'd fucking go.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I'd totally be a mercenary. Fuck yeah.
That's nice of you.
You know? Yeah, I'd fucking get it on. You know they got a lot of mercenaries? Colombia. Mm-hmm. Colombia exports a lot of mercenaries. There's a ton of Colombians in Ukraine. They fight all over the world because, remember Colombia had the FARC, F-A-R-C? Okay. You're supposed to be part of Colombia. You need to know this shit. These dudes who were fighting the government for years and years and years. Okay. They're militia. And then later on they disbanded, but now all these dudes have military training. Mm. So all these dudes were like, put their services on the market, and countries were like, okay, come. Because they need fighters, you know what I mean? So if you like an ex-Marine or ex-something and you got some skills with a fucking weapon, you know, have some basic knowledge of fucking military tactics, dog, you're fucking in. You can fight all over the world. You don't have to work. I mean, it's gonna fuck with your mind. And do understand, like, a lot of these countries, Ukraine included, there's no like, hey, get the chopper, let's get him out here and put him on a stretcher and then the chopper fly you away like in Vietnam. No, dude. Most of these countries don't have that. So if you get hurt, you're kind of fucked before you get treatment.
And you were okay doing that? You would have been okay doing that?
Yeah, I think I would have been okay doing that. Like, because I would love to feel what it's like to be on the front line with shots coming in. You know what I mean? Okay. I feel like that's kind of like a passage.
I don't share that same desire, but
you know, watch a war movie and be like, fuck, I wish I was there.
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Absolutely not. But I give credit to those who want to do that.